What's happening? YouTube, Facebook. Alright, on the way to work again. Got a good night's sleep last night. Stayed sleeping mostly on my back and my stomach. I don't know, I woke up not too bad. Started a little sore, but like nothing like it was yesterday. Still stuck doing the push-ups, squats in the morning and at night before bed. Always got to do something, no matter how you're feeling or what's going on. You got to move every day. You don't want to break the routine. You don't want to break the habits. Let's see. Weight loss. I don't know. I don't weigh myself really. I don't see the point in it. You know, I'm 200 pounds or more. That's how I usually come in weight. I don't worry about weight that much. I know everybody is out there for weight loss. They got to see a number, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with needing to see the number. People want to see their progress. People want to see, what's going on. They want to make sure all the hard work that they're putting in is worth it. It's completely understandable. You want to step on the scale and go, oh my God, I got to do something, and then step on the scale again and go, it was worth it. So that's fine. My rewards and what I try to tell everybody to get their head wrapped around is to get away from the brainwashing of the industry of numbers. Look at it differently. Stop having companies that want to take your money because they want to help you and whatnot, and they've developed the magic pill, the special plan, the end-all, be-all. They are the magicians, and they know how to get it done with all their Hollywood stars and big Hollywood weightlifters and all that kind of shit. I try to get people's heads away from that. Get your head wrapped around, okay, you lost weight. That's great. Outstanding. It's a goal, no doubt. Do your pants fit differently? Does your shirt fit differently? That's what I get. When you look in the mirror, does your face physically look differently? That's where I try. How do you feel? Do you have more energy? Are you moving better? Do you feel better? Are your habits growing to continue living this way? That's what I try to get away. But the number is good. People who are out there losing weight, that's good. One gigantic fallacy in the industry that I would love to touch on, that I've done research on after hearing about it. You cannot target weight loss. I hate hearing that. I just want to lose some weight here. I just want to get a smaller waist. I just want to cut my waist down so I can get my abs out. Guys, it's impossible. You cannot target weight loss. You can't just be like, I'm gonna lose weight in my stomach. I'm just gonna lose weight in my neck. It doesn't work that way. Your body isn't designed that way. When you lose weight, usually the first place you'll see it is your face, because it's where the least amount of fat is stored, in your face. So you'll see it in your face. You'll see the outlines of your cheekbones, your jaw, and all that kind of stuff. You're going to see that come on quick. Why? Because it's the least amount of stuff that's got to disappear. Plain and simple. Your stomach and your thighs are the two largest parts on your body, which your thighs include your butt. I want to get a smaller butt. Well, everything has to shrink at the same time. But it's been proven through research that I believe, remember, we try to talk facts and logic here, that your body, when it's not running properly or being fed properly or exercised properly, stores fat in the largest place that it can. And the front of the abdominal wall is a pretty big space. That's why you get this big gut. That's where it wants to store. Legs, very big space. That's why you store fat there. Your butt, that's why you store fat there. It's a large place to store fat. So you can't just isolate, I want to get a smaller butt or a smaller waist. Same thing with guys. Like, I want to get the abs. I ain't worried about anything. It doesn't work that way. So, with that being said, you have to work. It's plain and simple. Like, you can diet and all that kind of stuff. You have to work. What you can do, the amazing thing about the human body, which this used to be, this was not general practice, but what the teachings used to be, especially in weightlifting, was you have to work out the whole body or the body won't grow. Yes, to an extent, but that's bullshit. You can literally pick out a body part, work the hell out of that body part, and it will grow individually from the rest of the body. If you know, I want my arms to be bigger. Well, you can work the shit out of your arms, and everything connected to your arms is going to grow slightly with them, but you can isolate a body part and make it grow and make it stronger. So, all you women out there, I say mostly women because it's always the waistline, it's always the butt. You know, guys pretty much just like, I want to take my shirt off and have abs. I want my lady to come over and do laundry on me, whatever. Abs are actually very hard to accomplish, and unless you're naturally designed to have them sticking out, it is a dedicated lifestyle to get them like that, like you see in all the magazines. But yeah, so weight loss cannot be isolated, plain and simple. Your body sheds weight on a whole. So when you're doing this and you're like, well, my God, my face looks thin, I feel good in the arms, or you know, I still have this belly, or you know, I just can't get my waist size down, or it'll come. You have to keep working, plain and simple. Plain and simple. But the other thing that most people don't know, if you're not burning fat, this is basically for people lifting weights. If you're not burning fat quickly at a rapid pace and whatnot, and you exercise, and we'll touch back on abs again, most people love doing, I got to do my sit-ups to get my abs. Okay. Well, when you're doing your sit-ups, you're strengthening that muscle. When you strengthen a muscle, it grows. When it grows, it gets bigger. You see where I'm going? So, if you're doing all of that work, and it's getting bigger, and there's still a layer of fat over it, it's going to seem as if that fat is getting bigger. See where I'm going with this? Yeah. So, if you're looking to burn fat, you've got to burn your fat. If you're looking to get stronger, you have to find your balance of, I've got to cardio all day, I've got to get my fat burning, I got to get my heart rate up, I have to get my body working efficiently, and then I've got to add in my strength training. I call it strength training. I don't like the weightlifting per se of people, you know, well, I want to get all carved up and look good. To me, all of that is byproduct. Unless you're going to go pose on a stage, unless you're going to go rip your shirt off and have models oil you down on the beach. I like strength training because if you're going to invest all of this time and you're going to hit the gym and you're going to work this hard, not only do you want to come out with a nice looking, slim, toned, functional body, but come out stronger. You know, be able to get that lid off the pickle jar, ladies. You know, guys, be able to pick your lady up, throw her around the house, you know, twirl her above your head, throw her in the, throw her in the ocean, in the beach, throw her in the pool, be able to pick her up, you know, without blowing out a leg. That's what I look at. So I like strength training, you know, picking up weight, you know, burning fat. Again, byproduct, you will burn fat. But so that's pretty much my thoughts this morning at 7:30 in the nightmare that is Long Island traffic. There's a lot of things rolling around in the melon. Becoming very impatient, I've noticed, and starting to get a little wacky. And I've noticed that I've left one thing out, and I actually did it purposely to see if it helped or to see if it didn't help. So as a control, I have not kept a journal. I have not written down what I've done. I keep a workout plan on the wall in my garage. You've seen that in the dungeon there. But I have not kept a journal. I have not been really writing things down. I've been trying to remember them. And I did this as a control because at the end of the month, we're going to change a few things, and I'm going to start keeping a journal. And I'm going to see how keeping that journal does with keeping things squared away, keeping things focused, and scheduled. So that's one little thing that I've tried to do. In February, we are going to up to 2 miles. We're going to up to 2 miles for the first 2 weeks of February, and then we are going to up to 3 miles the last 2 weeks of February. Gonna be grueling in February, gonna be badass. Why? Because in April, we gotta run 12 miles and a whole shitload of obstacles. So, that's what we gotta do. Once you do one thing, you always gotta do something more after that. So, I've run a mile. Believe it or not, if you add it all up, probably only for a week and a half, 2 weeks. So, with everything else that I've been doing. So, we're gonna go 2 miles first half of February, 3 miles second half of February, and then in March is the biggie. March is going to be 5 miles every day. So that's the goal. And in March we're going to be tracking everything. We're going to be writing everything down in the journal, and we're going to see how that helps. Thank you everybody that's been watching, everybody that comments. Anyone out there that's doing anything like this, please comment. Throw some pictures of yourself up in the gym. Throw some pictures up of yourself changing your life. I know a lot of you have a lot of things going on that don't have anything to do with exercise, but it has to do with enriching your life. So if you want, send them up, post them to the group. Let other people see that, people are out there living. A lot of people are stuck kind of idle doing what they're doing, and they think that's life. We want to shatter that idea. We want to break that idea. Things can always change. Things can always get better. Things can always move forward. It doesn't matter what it is, financially, socially, physically, career-wise, all of that. You can always do something. So, and that's what we're trying to project here on this page. But of course, it's kind of hard living in the nightmare that is Long Island. The crushing weight, the thumb that holds you down, kicks you in the gut of the state of New York. So, and it's tax season. So that means money's coming back. Your money. It should have never been taken. Unsecured loan to the government with no interest paid, with no chance of ever getting it back. Take your tax return when you get it. Take a look at it if you get a tax return. Take that big number and then look at the best friend that you've got. Someone you trust your life with, you trust your kids with, the whole 9 yards, and look at that person. And then look at that check and ask yourself, would I give this money to that person with no guarantee of ever seeing it again and no guarantee of making any interest or any on that loan? And the first words out of your mouth are going to be, But that's what you do with New York. So, tax season's coming, tax returns are coming. That means everybody's going to be spending their tax return. I have no idea what I'm doing with mine. I do know that we might have a low-end treadmill coming in the future, which is going to be nice because I'm pretty hardcore. I don't mind running in the 10-degree weather, but you know what? It takes its toll, especially with what I do for a living. I'm in the freezing cold all day. So if I run at 4 o'clock in the morning in the cold, I'm in the freaking cold all day. So we might see a treadmill coming, which would be nice. Nothing major, $200, something I could run the hell out of. And the next would be an Aerodyne bike. So, big things coming. Let's hope. All right, I'm at 7-Eleven. Got to get the coffee so nobody dies while I'm at work. And keep on going the way you guys are going. All right, thank you for watching the videos. Like the videos, click on the group, click on the page. You can find my YouTube channel at SkullFan33, and I'll talk to you guys later.